You don't actually run out of motivation. It just stops showing up when you need it most. Like, you'll scroll for an hour, no problem. But the second you open that thing you said matters, your brain goes quiet. No push, no urgency, nothing. And the weird part is, you still care. You just don't move. Which is kind of terrifying when you think about it long enough. Because it's not that you don't want it. It's that wanting it doesn't seem to do anything anymore. And that's actually the part that explains everything else. Everyone assumes motivation is the starting point. You feel it, then you act. That's the story. So when you don't feel it, you wait. You tell yourself you'll start when it clicks, when it feels right, when you finally have energy again. And honestly, that makes sense. But here's what's incomplete about that. That push didn't come before you started. It came after you were already moving. You're not lazy. You're just following the wrong order. You sit there waiting to feel ready. And your brain is like, we're not doing anything then. Because starting is expensive. Energy, attention, risk. Which is why you can binge content for hours, but can't write one paragraph. Consumption is easy. Creation costs something. And if motivation is what you're waiting for, you're waiting forever. When you flip it, even slightly, something weird happens. Action creates motivation. Not fully, not magically, but enough. Start with 5 minutes. That's it. And most of the time, you don't stop at 5. Because once you begin, you've already paid the cost. Now stopping feels wrong. And yeah, those first few minutes feel terrible. Awkward, forced, slow. But then something shifts. Not big, just enough. And suddenly, you're in it. Your brain doesn't reward intention. It rewards evidence. You act, and it responds. Not with motivation, but with less resistance. And that's what matters. Because no motivation is usually just resistance. The friction before you begin. And once you move, that friction drops. So make the start small. 1 sentence, 1 rep, 1 minute. Because once you start, you're not starting anymore. You're continuing. And continuing is always easier. This isn't just about work. It's everything. You wait to feel ready, but the feeling is waiting for the action. So nothing happens. And maybe that's the real problem. You're waiting for a feeling that only shows up after you stop waiting.